Fucking paperclip. I think he's fucking dead.
You feel a cold hand slip over your shoulder from behind you.
I think instinctively
And
I
then-
grab the gun.
A voice whispers, "Don't turn around."
Son, he's coming to kill you. This has been a whole setup.
Paperclip, get the fuck out of my mortuary.
Hi, welcome back to Detroit by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade actual play. Last week, we were introduced to the crew of Sullivan Sons funeral home. The crew signed NDAs before being put to work processing bodies in the basement. The basement work was interrupted by a police officer following up on a report of illegal body disposal. But Kimble, the night manager, was able to lay his suspicions to rest. Two members of the crew, Jeff and Paperclip, were dispatched to the Sabbat house to clean up bodies. There, they discovered a horrific scene with multiple mutilated corpses. They also had a run-in with a cop. However, none of it compares to what they are about to discover in the basement of the Sabbat house. So, without further ado, let's see what happens to Jeff and Paperclip in the basement of that house, far away from the sunlight.
Let's go back into the basement with Jeff and Paperclip. It's clear that this body is pretty desiccated. There's not much left to it. And you are assisting him putting it in the bag when you also hear the sound, Paperclip, the scratching sound.
Hey, Jeff, what the hell is that?
Jeff is like just trying to get this body in this bag literally as quick as he possibly can. He's like, I don't fucking know, man. We just need to get the fuck out of here.
Fair enough.
You hear something that sounds like a pop, and then something is running at you. From out of the shadows of the basement, a pale figure charges at you. You see that its fingers are tipped in talons, and it appears to have fangs. Its face is contorted in rage.
Is that get it, Jeff?
I'm gonna punch it if it gets close. That's the only thing I can think to do. Jeff's a fighter. This is what he would do. So he's gonna try and deck it.
Hey, Kimble, maybe add to your to-do list. Find 2 more recruits.
You underestimate Jeff, alright? He's a good egg.
It's hard to find good help these days, okay?
Why don't we do a Dex Firearms check on behalf of Paperclip? I will roll the evasion dice pool for our little friend.
This is
3. So you fire off as soon as you're able to get the gun into your hand, sort of just firing blindly at this figure that's coming towards you. It's going to leap at Jeff. What do you want to do?
I'm assuming it's maybe someone with some type of I don't know, mad cow disease or some weird shit. I don't know.
Why don't we go ahead and roll your strength brawl versus this thing's?
Okay.
Oh God, I don't like that.
4 successes.
This bitch got no successes whatsoever.
Let's go.
It's so embarrassing. So it's lunging at you.
Yeah, I think it jumps at me, and then Jeff just gives it a right hook out of nowhere. It probably wasn't actually expecting me to fight back or anything, and it just falls back a bit, and then Jeff's I already killed a cop, so he's gonna start wailing. He's gonna get on top of whatever this person is and just start wailing on them too.
Okay, I guess let's go. What are you doing, Paperclip? He's fighting the vampire.
If he's on top, I'm gonna move up, take aim, and shoot it.
All right, that's a little bit better. Go ahead and roll your strength brawl.
All right, no whammies. Ooh, that's not too good. Okay, I'm gonna spend another willpower here.
This guy's gonna be totally depleted by the time he comes back.
Okay, that was all successes actually. So that makes me 4 again.
4 also for the vamp.
Oh God.
Give me a composure firearms check.
4 successes total.
Okay, and the damage modifier for the gun is 3. So Paperclip fires off a pretty good shot directly into this thing's groin region. Are you going to continue to fight it?
So it was shot, and it's still just
Yes, it was shot, and it seemed mostly to inconvenience this thing.
Because Jeff's on top, so he's punching it. It doesn't really feel like my punches are really hurting it at all. Keep fucking shooting this thing. I don't know. He's just gonna keep punching. He doesn't know what else to do.
So let's do one more round of combat. Another strength brawl roll.
Okay.
You got this, Jeff.
I hope so. That is a crit, so that's 4, 5, 6 successes.
7.
Fuck.
It also got a crit, which means you're kind of tossed off of it.
Now aim for center mass.
Okay, give me the firearms check.
No whammies. 4 successes. I'm not re-rolling. Only got 1 die.
So you strike it again, center mass. It lets out another angry hiss at you, but its attention is now focused on you. And as it's standing there seething, some of the bullet casings are going to begin to tink to the floor.
I'm gonna run.
Yeah, I think Jeff's also gonna run at that.
Okay, I think that's probably advisable. I would also run away at that juncture. Okay, give me a Dex Athletics roll.
Oh god. Guessing my endurance specialty doesn't matter here, right? In athletics?
Yeah, you're not running for very long.
Yeah.
No, clearly, yeah. Sounds like another willpower moment.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also gonna spend the willpower.
Hey, I got no more successes. That's awesome.
2
Cool.
successes out of 4.
Okay, so Paperclip is the one who's going to get yoinked by the vampire before approaching the sunlighted square just at the base of the basement stairs. Let's do a strength brawl roll between Paperclip and this thing to see if he can get away.
1.
I only got 2 dice. This
Oh, yikes.
pretty good roll.
So at first you feel pain, and then you feel the antithesis of pain, pleasure coursing through you as the vampire's fangs penetrate the skin on your neck. Your arms go limp. Jeff, you notice that Paperclip does not follow you into the sunlight.
Paperclip, where? Oh god, he turns back. He turns back. Does he see them or not?
Oh, well, you know that they're in the dark. The thing is pulling him away from the sunlight.
I have a question. Were any of the bodies actually loaded into into our van yet or not?
You guys had piled them up near the door, but you had not actually put them into the van.
This situation's so fucked. Okay, I'm going to go down to try to get Paperclip.
As you head into the basement, what are you preparing to do? What's the plan?
Well, as I go down, I'm shouting Paperclip's name, and he's not replying.
No, he's having a wonderful time.
Are there any sounds? Do I hear kind of where it is?
You hear sucking sounds.
Ugh. Okay. No. Jeff's turning around. I'm sorry, Paperclip. Jeff's turning around. He's going upstairs. He's got to get rid of these bodies. That's all he knows.
Would you like to make an intelligence occult check to see if you know what that thing was?
Sure, that's 2 dice. I'm not the absolute dumbest.
Difficulty of 1.
Okay. That's 1 success, actually.
That thing's a fucking vampire, Jeff.
It had fucking teeth and everything. What the fuck?
So are you going to put the bodies into the back of the van?
Jeff probably knows pop culture about vampires. No sunlight. That's probably really all he knows. So he thinks as long as it's still daylight, he's fine. So he's gonna load what bodies he can from the sunlight into the van, and he's not gonna get in any shadows or anything. He's trying his hardest to be as in direct sunlight as he possibly can be.
I imagine you're hurrying as well.
Yeah, I am. It's sloppy work. For sure.
Meanwhile, down in the basement, the creature bends over Paperclip's lifeless body. Before he cools completely, the creature plunges its fangs into its own wrist and begins to drip vitae into Paperclip's mouth. Just enough to revive him, making sure that when he wakes up, he's going to be good and hungry. With a disaster unfolding in the basement of the Sabat house, we pivot back to the basement of the funeral home, where Kimble is about to disable the security system just as the sun sets. Cool, let's go back to the funeral home.
Meanwhile, the sun
As
over
this
here.
is happening, Kimble, you only have about 20 minutes until the sun goes down, and you are nowhere near done.
Yeah, so I'm running out of daylight. I know that like at sundown, I have to turn off the security system and then turn it back on an hour later. I know that I'm not going to get this work done. So I guess what I'm going to do now is just kind of focus on getting that, like they've got a good rhythm going so that they don't need me walking them through it. So at this point, we've done the processing ones where like we're not taking any pictures or we're not putting any makeup on them. We're just documenting them and then putting them in the oven. And I've also shown them how to, take pictures of ones that are worth putting, making look alive. And so I guess I'll look around at them and be like, all right, y'all got any questions? By the way, I mean, I gotta go take care of some stuff. So let me and I'll go look at the bodies that are left and be like, yeah, just process these. No makeup, no new eyeballs. Just prints, pictures, cook them. All right. And then I'll go and I'll probably pace around nervously upstairs a little bit, fish the gun out of the cargo pant pocket where it's like not easily accessible, and then like tuck it back into my waistband and go and get ready to shut the security system down because that's going to happen in a few minutes.
You watch the minutes tick away. Your phone goes off telling you that the sun has set. We're at sundown.
Yeah, Kimble is pacing and freaking out a little bit, right? Because the bodies get deposited in the basement. So whoever is showing up is going to go to the basement where everyone is. So he is going to go around and he's going to go shut off the security cameras like he's supposed to. He's going to unlock the back door like he's supposed to. And then he's going to go back to the basement and unlock it. So y'all would hear the door unlock and he would come downstairs to kind of see the progress. Because there should have only been a few bodies left. So he's hoping that fortunately they take a while to cook down. So he's hoping that they're down to the last one. I'm assuming there's a couple bodies on the tables and there's one in the oven. Kimble walks down and he looks at them and just all right, did you at least what the fuck? I don't see fingerprint ink on these last two.
All
Let's
of
get
you
someone else here.
distinctly hear the door at the top of the stairs open.
What the fuck?
Look, you will be sorry we're closed. I'll be with you in a moment. Sorry about that, whoever you are.
Yeah, no, Claudia is
turn
going
back to
to
them,
get into her purse, take
just
her
wait
knife
here.
out, and put it
You
towards
hear
her
the
neck,
lock
ready to
turn.
defend herself if need be.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, just put that shit away. Here's what the fuck you do. All right? Don't be weird about it, but the owners like privacy. That's all this is. So just go over there to the rack and just pick a drawer and just slide in. I know it's weird, but just remember, no questions. No
Are you
questions.
You're telling us to hide? Am I getting that?
No, you're not gonna hide. They fucking know you're here. This is so you
Claudine
don't
does
have to
it,
meet
no
them.
questions asked.
Do you want to
gets in.
meet them? I don't think you fucking do.
Well, they're people, right? Why would I not want to meet them?
Because, thank you, Claudine, Christina, these people, you're right, they are people. They're the people that, as I said, owners, they like their privacy, and you have spent the last, while here doing their work. Do you want to meet those people? Get in the fucking rack.
Chris gets in, extremely displeased, but he chooses the cleanest one that he can.
Whatever, fine. I need the money.
Kimble?
Yeah.
Christina, we'll get in, but she's not at all convinced that she's going to come back.
So, when the three of them are in there, Kimble just takes a deep breath and, stands on one side of the tables with the body on him with his hands underneath the table by his waistband just in case. But he just kind of waits patiently for whoever's at the top of the stairs to come down.
So you do hear footsteps slowly and tentatively descending the stairs. You can hear the temptation in the way they're walking. They keep approaching the room. Maybe it's Kimble's imagination, maybe it's not, but you think you hear them sniffing the air.
Can I help you?
The door slides open, but no one steps in. You just hear the screech of the hinges as someone very gently from the other side pushes the door open. And Kimble, you know that you're being invited.
Take a sigh, and I will walk towards the door, kind of like looking back to make sure that all the little corpse doors, like everyone's staying put. And then, I'll go into the stairwell door. This person invited me.
It's dark in the stairwell, and you don't see anyone.
I'm going to assume that they didn't want to turn the lights on, and I will just kind of talk to the darkness. Sorry. You fucking know, like, it was a bigger job tonight than usual, and so we're here a little bit late, but we're on it, making great progress. They're hiding. They're not going to see shit. Just, do your thing, whatever the fuck it is you do. I can go stand in the corner, too. Like, I don't need to see shit. And then you'll fucking leave, right? Back to work.
You feel a cold hand slip over your shoulder from behind you.
Oh, fuck. I think instinctively
and
I
then
grab the gun.
A voice whispers, "Don't turn around."
No, of course not.
And then a man's hand points for the stairs.
Yeah. I'll be back. You know what? I'm sure I got something I can go take into my office for like 20 minutes. And I'll start heading up the stairs without turning around.
You feel eyes on you as you move up the stairs, and your instinct tells you to run. Does Kimble want to suppress his instinct?
For sure, he wants to suppress that instinct. But I'm pretty sure I have to make a roll, so I was pulling up my stats.
Yeah, composure resolve.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's 6 dice.
I want to quickly Oh, no, I don't want to ruin the ASMR. Go ahead. Give him a shaky.
Damn, that is all successes. So that's 6.
All right. So you are able to suppress your desire to run up the stairs as you feel the gentleman's eyes on your back. You unlock the door and head out into the funeral home.
Yeah, I'll go to my office, just like I said I would. But I will lock the door when I'm in the office and just really hope that like everyone stays in their drawer and like no one is dumb enough to like peek out. But I know they're going to be. And I will just I'm gonna just take my gun and just like sit in my office chair and just point my gun at the door and then just sit there like that.
Very normal. That is a very normal thing to do. Let us go back and return to the Sabat house. So you chuck those bodies on your shoulder and like haul ass to the back of the van and dump them in. But now the sun is completely down. The orange reddish color of the sky has faded to a deep bruised purple. Are you returning back into that house?
I think saw there was something down there, and he knows it probably killed Paperclip. So I think he's just gonna drive off while he's still outside. I think he's too scared to go back in.
That is reasonable. What did you do with the cop?
We put him with the kid. I think we said we were gonna put them in the same body bag.
Okay. However, Paperclip, you feel yourself dying, and death is first and foremost painful. But once the pain is over, it's like you detach from your physical body and you're floating along a dark river comfortably. But suddenly, this gentle floating down the dark river comes to an abrupt end. It feels like your soul has been slammed hard back into your body. Every cell in your body is alive with pain, and worse yet, you are ravenously hungry. And all around you is the most delectable scent coming from upstairs.
I'll go see what that scent is.
So you creep up the stairs and you head towards the delectable aroma, and you realize that the scent that is attracting you is that nasty coagulated puddle of blood.
I'll sniff it a little bit, dip my finger in it.
Outside, you see the headlights of the van light up, and you feel something aggressive and dark roar to the surface of you. Make a frenzy check at a difficulty of 4, which is your current hunger.
Good thing I used all that willpower earlier. I got 2 successes.
So, do we want to ride the wave or do we want to let me do it?
I'll ride the wave.
Damn it, Brian. You know I like to control the characters when they're in frenzy.
I'm sure I'll mess up and you'll have your moment.
Okay. You know that you could eat that, and this dark impulse inside you, it's going to do just that.
I'll taste that blood, and my eyes will light up, and I'll look at that blood, and then I'll look at that van. Which looks more delectable?
I think we both know what looks more delectable.
All right, I'm booking to that van.
As you are getting ready to drive away, Jeff, you see Paperclip emerge from the house, but he seems changed somehow.
So, Jeff knows there's a vampire down there. When a vampire bites someone, that's what turns them into a vampire. So obviously Paperclip's a vampire right now because he was bitten. So Jeff is flooring it as hard as he can.
Paperclip holds his neck, and he's waving for help. He's on his way.
Wait, okay, I need to see if he's lying.
Give me a wits insight check.
Oh, God.
That's sweet ASMR.
Yeah, 2 out of 4 successes.
I'm gonna rule that, Jeff, you don't completely trust Paperclip, but you cannot rule out the possibility that he genuinely needs help. The question is, how much do you care? Are you willing to take that risk?
I don't think Jeff is, only because he is kind of worried that if he stops, the thing that was downstairs is going to come out and get him. Maybe Paper just got away for a moment, but the bullets weren't doing anything. His punches weren't doing anything. Yeah, Jeff's just going to go, but he's like crying probably.
So Jeff, tears in his eyes, pulls away, but that's okay, Paperclip, because the beast knows where there is a whole funeral home full of warm, tasty treats.
I was hoping that he'd go
exactly where he's headed.
I really thought he was going to go after those horrible neighbors. I was hoping, but fair enough.
Okay, Gary.
Downstairs in the basement of the funeral home, you hear footsteps on the linoleum of the embalming room. They're a click, click, click footstep, like a male's hard sole shoe.
No. Claudine brings her knife
and then you begin
to her
to
chest,
hear
and whoever
the
opens
doors
that door gets
slide open on the far end.
No.
Well, the door slides open,
but he remains silent.
and then for a second you don't hear anything. And then you hear what sounds like sucking.
Yeah, this is too weird. I don't say anything. I can't.
Then you hear another drawer open and the first one shut. That is followed by the same sucking sound. So the second door shuts and a third one opens. The pattern repeats and then it goes very silent. The sucking noise stops abruptly and the door closes with a thud. All of you roll 1d10. I'm not going to tell you what it's for until after you tell me the result.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I got 5.
6?
It's a 1. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so Christina, you are going to be very unlucky because suddenly someone is pounding on the door of your compartment. It's like they're drumming on it.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a knock to get me to open up. It's more like
It's to scare you.
Can I just open the compartment, if I wanted to, push it open?
You could. I mean, it's not locked.
Okay. So I am going to shove the attempt to leave the compartment.
You're really doing it. You're really making a run for it.
Yep.
You shove that compartment open, and the two of you hear this. When it slides open, you don't see anyone in there.
I'm going to get out of the compartment, I guess, and just run. I'm going to run upstairs and out if I can.
I'm going to have Jeff pulling up at this juncture, probably looking quite panicked himself, watching Christina running out of the back door of Sullivan Sons.
If I see Jeff pulling up, I'm going to go up to Jeff, as he's getting out, like to talk to him and warn him to just to leave. Something weird is going on.
Jeff shakes his head. He's like, fucking Paperclip's dead. I don't know what to fucking do.
Paperclip? What? What are you telling me here? What happened?
Where's Kimble? Where's Kimble?
Like he left. He went upstairs. I think he's in his office. Maybe I don't know where he is.
Jeff's gonna blare the horn. He's gonna hit the horn a couple times.
Oh God, Kimble.
Yeah,
Oh,
Kimble's
God.
like, what the fuck? He is going to stand up and keep his hand on his gun, but sort of like, keep it like tucked behind him, like underneath his shirt. And he's going to exit his office and head to the back where the horn is going off. And I guess he would see Christina like talking to Jeff like at the driver's side window, and just be like, "What the fuck, Christina? What the fuck are you doing out here?" And Jeff, "What the fuck with the horn, man?"
They were doing something with the bodies. I don't understand. Like they were trying to frighten me. $1,000 is not enough for this shit.
Jeff looks at Kimble, stares him right in the eyes, and says, "Fucking Paperclip. I think he's fucking dead. I don't fucking know. Okay? It was a shit show.
You were just supposed to get some shit and get out of there. What the fuck happened?"
There was something in the basement, okay? I this is gonna sound fucking crazy, but I think it was a fucking vampire, okay?
Kimble gets like real serious. He just goes silent, right? Like a real tight-lipped look. Just looks at Kimble, like he just looks at Jeff and says, like, "Jeff, you know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't say that shit. That is exactly the kind of shit that you keep to your fucking self. Christina, if this is too fucking much for you, alright, look, Paperclip probably just fucking tripped. It's a dark, spooky house, maybe. Jeff got a little scared, alright? I'm sure Paperclip's fine. We'll go pick him up when all this shit is done. Christina, if you don't want your fucking 1,000, I'm sorry, look, the work's not fucking done. So you can't get paid for the night unless you stay and finish the job. If you never fucking come back, that's your call."
I did your work when the others were just hanging around smoking pot, and you were doing God knows what. You're going to pay me.
When you finish the work, you get paid.
Look, this isn't really the fucking time to be talking about money.
I agree. Let's fucking first... Alright, look. I'm assuming if you're out here, then we're all clear downstairs. So let's, Jeff, take a breath.
I got the bodies in there.
Alright, Jeff, Christina, take a moment, take a breath, start bringing those down the basement. I'm going to go let our friends out of their drawers. Alright? Christina, like I said, look, I can't make you stay here. I'm just saying the work for tonight ain't done. So if you want to get paid for tonight, you got to finish the work for tonight. Then I'm going to turn and I'm going to walk into the Sullivan Sons.
Okay. Jeff, you bringing those bodies?
Jeff, he was told something to do. It's better than thinking about what he was thinking about, so he's just going to start doing it. And he's going to look at Christina and he's going to be like, "We should just fucking get these bodies in there."
Fine. I'll help you with the bodies.
The crew takes the bodies downstairs, but Jeff and Kimble then head back upstairs in order to reactivate the building's security system.
I'll walk to the doors. I'll lock the front and back door up. Or the back door, the front door's already locked. Make sure the door's locked. And then I'll go to the security system and I'll turn it back on. And as I'm doing that, I'll turn to Jeff. Just tell me, what the fuck happened at that house?
We showed up to the house. We went inside. We were trying to get in and out as fast as possible. It was a fucking bloodbath in there. Whole fucking family. All women fucking murdered. Head chopped off. There's a fucking kid in one of those bodies. Went into the fucking basement. Weirdest fucking... That body looked like it had been down there for years. Right? We're down there trying to put this fucking body in this bag. And then there's this thing down there. And it was a fucking vampire. Kimble, it was a fucking vampire.
Kimble like takes swallows, but then again gets that real flat mouth, like flat line look on his face, and just says, "Jeff, look at me.
He's looking.
You're a good fucking egg, Jeff. All right." And I meant it when I said you're my fucking right hand, right? The vending machine shit, you had my back. Whatever happened there, you fucking came back. I want you to stick around, Jeff. So hear me when I tell you that whatever you did see down there, didn't see down there. You know what I'm saying?
Just so you know, I think it fucking bit paper. So I think paper might be,
It's interesting that he should say that, because on the newly reactivated security cameras, Paperclip is approaching.
How's he look?
He's not obviously mangled or mauled or ripped apart.
How the fuck did he get here? I drove here.
Look,
bro, he was holding his neck. He was holding his neck, bro.
Jeff, calm, all right? Take a breath. I believe you.
Okay.
But again, what did I say?
Yeah,
whatever you saw, you didn't see. Yeah?
I'm just saying. He ain't right.
The kind of shit that you think you saw is the kind of shit that you might want to ask questions about, right?
No questions.
What do we do here? Don't do that. Don't ask questions. I put enough bodies into that fucking oven where I've been very clear, like, this is how I'm going to fucking not end up in that oven, Jeff, is I didn't see that shit and I don't ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jeff's nodding as you speak.
Okay, so I believe you that Paperclip got fucked up. And I'm going to pull out my gun, I'm going to hold it. And I'm going to fucking deal with this. All right? But we don't need to... we're going to be smart about it. We were in here. Paperclip's out there. Paperclip can go fuck himself. All right? If he didn't get in the van, he's out of the crew. All right? So let him. He can hang out outside there. Yeah? Let's just say that. Let's just leave it at that.
Jeff's nodding. Yeah. Yeah, we're inside. He can't get in here.
Yeah, I mean, look, we'll just, like I said, he's fucking out. He didn't get out of the van. He didn't get to the van. He didn't make it to the van. Fucked up his job. He's out.
Paperclip. There's food inside there.
Run to the back door and try to open it.
Okay, so you would hear... Kimble, are you watching? Are you, keeping an eye on the Paperclip situ?
Yeah, I'm guessing actually that I would see him come up to the door before I take Jeff down to the basement, and then now maybe I want Jeff with me.
Well, yeah, you do see him walking up to the door, but when you open the door to your office, you see that there is a loaded shotgun leaning up against the wall and a large axe just resting conspicuously beside your door. Like Santa has left you a violent present.
I will look around, and then I will turn to Jeff, and I'll just be like, which one of those do you want?
Jeff is just going to grab the axe.
I'll grab the shotgun, and I'll rack it to make sure that it's got, a load.
Are you going to go to the door and let Paperclip in?
No, I'm going to go to the door, and I'm going to, I'm assuming that, the knob's rattling, because Paperclip's, trying to open it.
Knock on the door and try to force it open.
Yeah, if I hear him knocking, I'll be like, Paperclip, I'll yell through the door, you didn't make it to the van, buddy. You're out. Sorry. No cashola. Bump it on down, everybody.
I helped deal with the fucking cop. I'm getting paid. Open up.
Look, you're a little tense right now. Why don't you come back tomorrow and we'll talk more calmly?
Kick the door in, Paperclip. This isn't working. The beast is hungry.
I'll try. Let me roll my 2 dice.
Blood
Jeff's
search.
the one who would have been much scarier.
You got a blood surge here.
I'm at 500. I can't blood surge.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I got no successes.
So you hear Paperclip be like, smack, smack, smack at the back door.
Probably sounds more like knocking, really.
Paperclip, this ain't gonna go well for you. Just come back in the morning, all right? There's no more work for here tonight, but you're right that you should be compensated for the work that you did, but I got nothing for you now, so just come back in the morning, Paperclip.
I have the cop's body cam. You're paying me today. It's got everything on it.
I'm gonna look over at Jeff and be like, what the fuck?
I think he tore it off. I don't really remember.
I said I'm the one who helped take care of it. You think Jeff thought of putting it in the other bag?
All right, Paperclip, here's the deal. I'm going to pay you $5,000 for that tomorrow.
I think FBI hotlines offer $10,000 for the death of an officer, right?
They do, but they got to know who you are to collect that money.
Luckily, the body cam shows I didn't actually assault that officer and physically harm them.
Yeah, but paperclip. They're going to have questions about what you were doing there in the first place. But don't fuck with me on this, all right? I know that you're not actually taking that in for a reward. So if you want to get paid for that, I'm the one that's going to pay you. As I said, I'm feeling real tense right now. And I think you are too, the way you are knocking on this door. So let's just talk about it calmly tomorrow, where you will get paid a lot of money. And you know what? That'll give you time to make arrangements to guarantee your safety, right? Because what if I open this door and just fucking kill you and take the body? You haven't had time to hide it or leave it with a cousin or nothing. So let's do this. Come back tomorrow after you've had time to guarantee your safety and you get paid. Yeah?
I'm going to start looking for another way in the building.
Okay, so
I'm looking at the security camera watching that happen. I fucking knew it. That was a fucking gamble. That was, man. Look at Jeff. We almost fucking. Oh man, if I was wrong about that, he might have just fucking left that somewhere for someone to find. All right.
So I think Paperclip heads off and begins looking around, and he sees one of those small windows that leads into the basement.
I've got to open it up.
Okay.
Oh shit.
You.
Because I'm just seeing this on the camera. I'd be like, oh, fuck. This
Yeah.
I want to hear the basement door at the same time the window cracks.
Yeah. So you would hear two things. You would hear the window opening up, and then you would hear the door unlocking.
I'll call in, run. He's coming to kill you. Come out here, quick. This has been a whole setup.
And you'll hear
all of us tonight.
You'll hear the footsteps, Kimble storming down the steps, being like, Paperclip, get the fuck out of my mortuary. And you would see Kimble come in with a shotgun with Jeff on it.
Jeff's coming down, he's holding a fire axe.
He's giving Shining vibes.
Reach my hand down, hurry up.
Christina, you heard what I fucking said earlier. Don't fucking go over there.
I'm actually going to run behind you, for
Yeah.
Hiding behind
hide
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Jeff's gonna head towards the
Everything's
window.
cool, all right? But it's just
Paperclip, you can enter the basement. It will cost you 1 turn, which will give time for Kimble to shoot you with the shotgun. It's up to Paperclip whether Paperclip's beast would be willing to risk it. They're so close now. They're so juicy.
Yeah, and he wasn't able to feed right away. Paperclip's gonna casually toss that body clam out from himself and hop down and go for it.
Wait, so he's gonna just toss it into the basement?
No, outside.
Oh, okay.
Preferably where nobody can see it or hear it.
So he's coming. He is a coming, Jeff and Kimble.
We're gonna shoot at him is what we're gonna do.
Okay. Do you want to aim with composure firearms, or do you want to just dex firearms it?
Composure's better, and I was prepared for this, right? I came down here presumably already aiming. So yeah, we'll do composure firearms. That's gonna be 4 dice for me.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a default difficulty of 2 as he is slipping through the window.
All right, we're gonna do a willpower because I haven't used any of that to reroll 2 of these. Nice. That is going to be 3 successes.
Nice.
So everybody downstairs, not only would your ears be ringing from the sound of the shotgun in an enclosed space, but you also watched Paperclip get shot by a double-barrel shotgun and be coming towards you.
Paperclip gets up. We're going to do another round where he's coming at me and I'm firing him with the shotgun. So
yeah, I'm going at him with the axe.
Yeah.
All right, Kimble, let's do the shotgun roll. Jeff, you roll your strength melee for the axe.
I got 2 successes.
2 and 4 is 6. Tab is 3.
1, 2 successes, but I'm gonna spend a willpower. Please. 1 more success, so 3 successes.
Axe is plus 3, so that'll put me full up on superficial and 1 egg.
Paperclip, I think at this juncture there's 2 people attacking you, Paperclip. You can make 1 more attempt, 1 more roll, and then we're gonna wrap this combat up and wind down the situation about what happens next.
I'm impaired, so I have no dice for brawl.
Oh, okay, cool. So I think this is the end of Paperclip.
So yeah, I guess as Paperclip is essentially like flailing about, like blasted to pieces and parts of him hacked up. Kimble like cracks open the shotgun and like loads another shell and walks up to Paperclip and just, points his face away, like sticks his foot on his chest to push him down, puts the shotgun in his face, just blows his face away. All right, let's all take a breath. And I will, like, the shotgun's empty, like, but I'll put it on the table and I'll step away from it so no one feels threatened. And I'll just be like, look, that was real fucked up. But on the plus side, your weekly pay just went up to $1,200. Y'all are going to split that, or $1,250, as Paperclip share just opened up.
Okay, so the group at Sullivan Sons finishes up their work. Kimble, you know where to look for the money. In your office, in the desk drawer.
Yeah, so I go and I pull out the money and everyone's phones, and I hand them their phone back with like an envelope that I've already like split up Paperclip share, so that everyone's got $1,250 now. And I also take some of my own money and I like beef everyone's like envelope up a little bit, and I'll just.
Well, you have 10 grand as a reward for keeping things together tonight. There's $10,000 in that envelope, Kimble.
Okay, like extra for me. I will give everyone an extra $2,000. Also myself an extra $2,000. We're all done. It's fucking late. You're welcome to go home. I'm gonna chill out for another team building exercise if anyone wants to join me. But I mean, I'm gonna give everyone an extra $2,000 bonus tonight for being real cool about this. Yeah?
Okay, so money in hand, the crew disperses. You got a lot of money tonight. So the Sullivan and Sons crew lives to fight and destroy evidence another day. And we zoom out away from the funeral home as they're heaving Paperclip's torpid body into the oven before they leave, and everything becomes Day Shift's problem.
Yeah.
All right. And that is the end of our mortal sojourn. That's it for our Season 2 Prelude. Detroit by Night Season 2 officially starts April 7th, but until then, you can check out our stupid stream in which an AI bot runs our Monster of the Week session. Get caught up on Season 1 by clicking the playlist, and consider joining our beautiful patrons who are listed over there. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys for Season 2. Bye!